Greetings everyone, how are we feeling today? As usual, let's cleanse this energetic space with the singing bowl, and we have the $2 note that represents uncommon abundance in our lives. And I am going to ring this singing bowl now to cleanse this energetic space. While I do so, I invite you to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, concentrating on the intent and the message of today's divinely guided rune reading. We're going to be focusing today on Mercury in Virgo and Chiron retrograde in Aries. All happening within a day of one another. So, this Thursday, I know this is a little late for this rune reading, but this Thursday is when that Mercury in Virgo is going to occur, and also the day after, Chiron retrograde in Aries, that wounded healer asteroid, right? So let's see what the energies are and what they have in store for us here. We're coming from this past of divine download work. Ansus is that divine downloads, prophetic dream work, right? This is that divine communication. This is the rune of communication. So maybe you've been receiving some insights. You've been receiving communications and downloads and epiphanies. There's a lot of strange energies that have been going on with that Pluto's Sun and Earth conjunct that just happened about a day or so ago. Everybody is acting wonky and blaming it on the full moon. However, it's a lot of that solar flare energy, a lot of this communication stuff kind of wonky on us right now. So when Virgo and Mercury interact, Mercury is the ruling planet of Virgo and Gemini. So when Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Virgo, we're going to have a more clear, thoughtful message in meticulous ways being delivered to us, and we're going to also communicate outwardly that way as well. Maybe even inwardly to ourselves, right? How's that self-talk been doing recently? You've been overthinking situations, maybe. Okay, so the now energies are radio. So radio is that indicative of change of house, spouse, or career, maybe looking at moving, changing venue, maybe just a change of scenery, getting away from it all, taking a vacation. But this is more of a solid, like changing of energies, the fluctuation of the energies. You know how the waves kind of ebb and flow. You're called to not resist, but to ride along with those energetic waves, right? You can put your hand in front of an ocean wave. You're not going to stop it. It'll still hit the shore. It'll still come back to the ocean, right? So try to resist it as much as you can. You're going to only be causing yourself more work. Understand? So radio is about that journey, about that, maybe this inward journey that you're going on here. Is this going to be maybe a pilgrimage coming up? Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is. Wow, this is the rune of that pilgrimage. This is that trusted energetic source in your life. All right, this is the horse rune. The horse always was that trusted ally, right? And knew how to act in war, knew how to behave, knew how to feed itself, right? Could always find its way back home. So this is that trusted energetic source where this is loyalty, a pilgrimage to a spiritual place, like a significant one, maybe worldwide, like Stonehenge or Machu Picchu or something like that. Or it could be just a spiritually significant place to you, like a monastery, a local monastery, or a very spiritually powerful place, like a ley line or something like that you like to visit. So this is really great work. You're coming in with these communications, you're making decisions and changing and riding along for the better, and you are moving along with this trusted energetic source. This is blessed. This is very divinely guided, y'all. I can't make this up. All right, we're going to get a lot of clarity out of this. All right, this is that rune of Dagas, and Dagas is revelation, that metamorphosis, that cocoon phase, right? You're coming into your own. You have that moment outside where the hourglass, outside of time, where the hourglass looks like it's tipped on its side. And you have that moment, like I said, outside of time where it's that aha or epiphany or sudden like daylight type clarity. And a lot of this divine communication, divine downloads could be actually, could be actually leading you to this clarity. So a shedding of the old is necessary in order to pursue on with this. So I ask you now, are you filling your cup? And when you pour out of your cup, who are you pouring it to? Right? Who are those energies going to? Are they going to this trusted energetic source? Are they going to yourself, or are you wasting energies with overthinking? This clarity is a big revelation to you. This is also that butterfly out of the cocoon. You're changed. You are never going to be the same again, and you are leading by divine example. This is another one of those fire energy type of runes, very big manifestation rune here. So Dagas is beautiful, beautiful for the action taken for the best outcome. Receive and act with that clarity. All right, so that epiphany, right? Just make sure that it's moving forward in very grounded movements. So we have the horse and the ox right across from each other. Urus is that ox, that beast that has its directions, it has its task, right? And it knows how to get it done. And it can get it done like no one else. And this is you. This is your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. No one can get it done like you, right? You know you're unique. You know the gifts that you bring, but these need to be very methodical, guided, grounded steps in your natural vitality. Okay, so when I say natural vitality, Urus is also that abundant rune of vitality. So this is more of our physical well-being, but this could also be our mental and emotional well-being. All right, that balance of head and heart, this clarity is coming in really strong for you moving forward. This Urus, this ox rune is very slow. This pilgrimage is kind of a little quicker. This is this more natural flow, but these are very all movement runes. And this powerful fire of manifestation, this is a transformation that's occurring. So let it happen, right? Remember this right along with these energies. Trust that energetic source in your life. Is that you? Is that divine? Is that your partner? Is that your spiritual mentor? Right? Whatever the case may be, a shaman or a guru or something like that. Or a monk. Yeah. So make sure we're moving forward in very divinely guided, but methodically like laid out steps. We all can see that end goal. We have that clarity. But to jump it and to put the cart in front of the horse, so to speak, see, the ox pulls the cart in front of the horse rune here. So you don't want to put the cart in front of the horse. You want to ride that horse and also help out that cart probably, right? So maybe this ox might be having needing a break, okay? Or maybe some healing work for that natural vitality for this ox. For your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, I need that healing, need that vitality. I'm going to trust this energetic source in my near future. With that action taken for the best outcome, I'm letting it lead me to that divine clarity, receiving these downloads in the meantime. So what do we have to risk losing here? Yeah, you risk losing a natural disaster. So by following divine guidance, you risk losing that natural disaster. Something is unfolding in your life, in your circle, where there's discordant energies and they need to be not immediately responded to by you. Let divine do the work. Ride along with these energies, trust that pilgrimage that you're going on, and this clarity. You know, you listen to people long enough, or you give, and they'll tell on themselves, or you give people enough rope, they'll hang themselves, kind of thing, right? So by this is the falling off of whatever divinely does not serve you. This is Hagalas, the hail rune, the natural disasters, the oops, I forgot something, or that tower moment in the tarot where it's a clearing away so that we can welcome new and better. So what we risk losing is this tower moment in our lives, or this natural disaster moment in our lives, where when we are in divine protection, we're moving forward by, like, we know what we're doing. We have our support that we need. We have the clarity that we need. We don't need to be dipping our toes or our fingers in someone else's water and trying to direct them and say, hey, look, right now is not the time to do that. Okay, right now is all about that inner work, especially during this Leo season, that Virgo and Capricorn, or excuse me, that Mercury in Virgo really is really making your communication very concise and clear. Now, as far as Chiron's retrograde in Aries, that wounded healer, take time to heal. Go inward on this journey, right? Go inward. Get that clarity. Be patient with yourself, because that wounded healer retrograde in Aries definitely knows what's up, and it definitely knows it needs to heal, and it definitely knows that it needs to be divinely guided. For the for the most likely outcome, we have manas. This is the rune of mankind, of kind of culture, humanity, the self, that circle of life, right? So this is more that labels or 3D labels. This is one clan flag facing another. So this incites other than. Okay, but this is more of that, I think, in this instance, the joining of those clan flags to have that definitive kind of label on it, like, yes, we are a business. Yes, we are a couple. Yes, I am committed to my divine work. And I am leading by example. I'm not afraid to show it or admit it. And I am gladly, this clarity is going to lead you straight to this. And so that it'll make you want to jump right to this, because this understanding is what will lead you to this outcome. But make sure you're not jumping ahead of the the energies here, right? We want to be divinely guided throughout. So this trusted energetic source, I believe, is maybe your relationship with divine. All right, this is just maybe because Ansus couldn't come up again here. But this is a beautiful way of describing that. So your inner standing, your inner clarity is coming. Please be patient, and you will have that understanding. You will have that whatever untangible label or whatever. Like, what is this? What are we? What am I doing with my life? Those questions will easily be answered. If you're looking for a yes or no on this rune reading, please wait on it. Wait until, I would say, at least another week, okay? Or 3 days from this rune reading of whenever you see it, okay? So, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's get a card of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Spirit, directly from Source, straight to your soul. So Divine, please show us clearly, what message of clarity do you have for us today for this Mercury in Virgo and Chiron retrograde in Aries rune reading? What does the collective need to hear? Please show me clearly. Please show us clearly. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. We have purpose. I know what I am here to do. I know what I am here to do. Beautiful. And let's get a card from the fairies. Fairies say, what do the fairies say? The fairies are divinely guided beings who love to assist humans in their healing and spiritual work. So fairies, thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful stuff. All right, marriage. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. All right, y'all. It's not too fast if it's divinely guided, but make sure that this is something you definitely want to do. Your purpose is discovered, and this could lead to a marriage. Now, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're already married, this could be a marriage of a new concept, a new paradigm, a new sense of purpose. So let's read purpose here first. Again, it says, I know what I am here to do. You have chosen to reincarnate on Earth for one major goal, to express love in all that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from that goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Got to have that energetic source, got to ride along with those energies, got to be divinely guided, y'all. It's just the way it is. Life on earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention, but that doesn't mean you can't infuse all of your decisions with caring and compassion, right? Taking that vital time to move in very methodical ways. Don't just be in that reactive state. Make a decisive action step, right? Your purpose in life is not your career. Rather, your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? That is the direction your soul is calling you toward, to best convey your own unique expression of love and make a contribution to the world. If you're not happy with your current circumstances, then that is your soul telling you that there is a better way to manifest your own distinct gifts. Listen to your intuition. It is your connection to spirit and the voice of your soul. Wow. All right, marriage. Let's read about marriage. Again, it says, the fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. You drew this card because your question involves marriage. This particular card holds variable meanings, so pay attention to your body's reactions as I read the possible interpretations to you. Additional meanings for this card are, congratulations, you're getting married soon. Or your marriage needs some healing attention, which the fairies can help you with if you'll ask. You'll soon meet someone significant at a wedding. Or a relationship commitment is pending. I like that. That can be looked at a very, very good way. Like a relationship commitment is pending. Like, hey, yeah, I know we're together, but hey, let's do this thing, right? I love that. Beautiful. If that's you, congratulations. Admit your true feelings to yourself regarding marriage, or someone close to you is getting married soon. And finally, your life purpose involves helping people with romance, matchmaking, relationships, and our weddings. You know, I get called, 9 times out of 10, it's a love question for divining purposes. It's always going to be some sort of love-related matter. And that's great. We should be focusing on love, but not just that romantic love, that self-love. It can be very, it could give us those blinders, that tunnel vision, and help us to lose focus on that divine guidance, right? Divine's always trying to guide you. You just need to listen. All right, so overthinking can kill this, right? Making reactive steps instead of responsive steps can kind of make that tower moment, okay? So in order to avoid that, please just remain divinely guided. And great healing work here for this. This is awesome because this is the the sacral chakra, right? So I always pull a chakra token at the end of the reading just to kind of go over some aftercare practice with the message, right? So we could always use that, like, okay, yeah, I have this message, now what? Okay, so let's meditate on it. All right, the sacral chakra is 417 hertz solfeggio frequency. It's located below the navel, and it relates to sexuality, creativity, intimacy, and pleasure. If you feel sexual repression, lack of creativity, intimacy issues, or you're someone who emotionally isolates yourself, then you'd be someone who needs to work on their sacral chakra. Listening to the solfeggio frequency of 417 hertz, that's 417, will help to elicit more openness, creativity, and sensuality. As a result, you'll experience more pleasure and harmony, right? And a lot of divinity work, if you're maybe struggling with your divination work too, a lot of that's done from the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is a very, I would say, underestimated chakra. There's a lot of creativity, a lot of cleansing that can happen with that solfeggio frequency. That 417 hertz also helps to move stagnant energies around or remove negative energies from your home environment. If you're listening to it passively, if you're listening to it to yourself, yeah, that will help also to detoxify. It's like a lot of righting of past wrongs, right? And forgiveness is a huge key aspect of that. Forgiving yourself, right? Forgiving others, even when it's hard to do, okay? So the sacral chakra, mudra, and mantra. The mantra is Vam, and here is the mudra. It's one of my favorites. I like to call it the bunny ears because we're making binoculars with these two fingers on each hand, right? We're starting off in the prayer position. The index and middle fingers go in and curl over the thumbs, and then these two touch tips like so. And then we make that whole gesture, and we rest that above our sacral chakra, envisioning those beautiful orange colors emanating throughout our body from that sacral chakra region, cleansing us, helping with our creative centers. Beautiful healing work, everyone. I say this a lot, everyone. That's a beautiful rune reading. And yeah, I did skip the intro. I'm just going to do that from here on out for a little bit, just to make sure that the timing and everything is working for you as well out there. So let me know in the comments below how you like this format. Let me know how it works for you, all right? So I've been Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. This has been awesome. If you'd like a rune reading from me, or if you'd like any of the runes that you see on my videos, please contact me at youressentialpractice@gmail.com or youressentialpractice.com. Okay, again, that mudra and mantra, the mantra is Vam, and the mudra is like that. Yeah. And we're just resting it over our lower abdomen, the reproductive region, and humming Vam with 417 hertz solfeggio frequency playing. Beautiful healing out there, everyone. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day.